What's up, folks? Today I'm bringing you the official Dandy Wellington guide to tying a bow tie. What's up, folks? My name's Dandy Wellington and I do videos on jazz, style, and culture. Today we're gonna get into tying a bow tie. So many people don't know how to tie a bow tie. That's why they resort to clip-on bow ties, pre-tied bow ties, little boy bow ties. Aww. So we're not gonna do that today. Before we even pick one up and start to go through the motions of creating it into that beautiful bow, we need to consider the collar. If you're just new to menswear or male identifying dress, you might be thinking to yourself, what? There's different kinds of collars? And to you I say, yes. But only a few are proper for the bow tie. A collar is a vehicle for the neckwear that you are wearing. It's sort of like if you're gonna make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you have to have the right bread, the right foundation for that delicious gooey goodness. And a collar is exactly that. So before you tie a bow tie, I would recommend 4 collars: the point collar, club collar, button-down collar, and wing collar. Why these collars, you may ask? Well, for 2 reasons: tie space and visual relationship. Now I know you're thinking, tie space and visual relationship, what are these things? What is this stuff that you're talking about? Well, I'll tell you. They affect how things look and they affect how things function. Tie space is exactly what it sounds like, the space where the tie goes between the collar. These collars will provide the perfect tie space for a bow tie. Now, let's say for instance you decide to tie a bow tie on a cutaway collar or a spread collar, for instance. Well, that tie space is too wide and the bow tie knot will drift in space and look really weird. Whereas any of these collars will create the perfect pocket for your bow tie knot. Visual relationship. I'm talking about how things look and how they look together, because that's what menswear is all about. Different pieces that come together and create a beautiful and elegant picture. Think of it as the Captain Planet of clothing. When your powers combine, I am Captain Planet. With a point, club, or button-down collar, the bow tie provides a visual that complements the shape of those collars. Even the wing collar creates a unique but complementary visual relationship. Whereas when wearing a cutaway collar, you'll see the band of the bow tie where you shouldn't, which honestly isn't a good look. With a point, club, or button-down collar, the bow tie rests neatly within the width of the collar and is proportional to your face. Let's keep it simple and deal with these 4 collars. Now that we've got that out of the way, we've got to talk about occasion. When picking a bow tie, it's important to consider the occasion. Is it a daytime look, a work meeting? Is it an evening or formal event? Each occasion calls for a different bow tie with a different bow tie shape. But right now, I'll just show you a few. We've got the classic butterfly, the diamond or arrow point bow tie, the modified butterfly, and the single end bow tie. These are some of the most common types of bow ties that you'll come into contact with. But there's all kinds. With all that done, how do you actually tie a bow tie? Well, I can teach you in 6 easy steps. I'm gonna use this carrot and gib bow tie, which has button fastenings on the back and 2 contrasting but complementary sides. Adjust the bow tie to match your collar size. Many bow ties have different types of adjusters on the backs. Some buttons, some slides. Either one will do. Just make sure that the bow tie matches the size of your collar. With the collar turned up, place the bow tie around your neck with one side a bit longer than the other. Since I'm right-handed, my left side will be a bit longer. Keep the one side about an inch longer than the other. Keep in mind that the longer side will be your working side. Next, bring the left side, your working side, over the right and bring it behind and up, just like you're tying your shoelace. Pull the knot tight to your neck and let the left side lay over your right shoulder. Make sure the knot you create is tight and centered on your neck as you get ready to deal with the side on your chest. Next, you're going to create your first bow shape with your right hand as a guide and positioned in the widest part of the bow tie, folded in half while bringing it up and across your neck. The folded side should be on your right. Hold it in place with your left index finger. Next, bring the working side, which is on your right shoulder, down across the middle, moving your index finger out of the way and replacing it to hold everything in place. Next, with your thumb on each hand, bring the right and left sides of the bow together, pinching them in place, and hold it with your left hand. Behind the pinched bow, there'll be a hole. Next, grab the working side that's on your chest and feed it through the hole by pushing the middle of that side through first. That will create a loop on the other side of the bow tie. Once it's through, release your left hand and you're pretty much done. Finally, you tighten the knot by holding everything on the right side and pulling the left loop, and doing the opposite. Hold everything on the left side and pull the right loop. Keep adjusting until you get the shape that suits you. Keep in mind that a bow tie that is self-tied often looks a bit uneven. That's just the style. Did you get it? Do you need a little bit more help? Well, here's what I'll do. I'll tie 3 other bow ties with 3 totally different looks, and we'll see how we do together.
Gather up your best regalia. We're all strutting by azaleas. Party in that hot house round the block. Oh, shovel on up for our greenhouse stomp. Yeah, there's dances prancing by the peonies. Lola Lilac's getting boozy. Pansies posing with magnolia fox. Oh, we're all synced, tickled pink for our greenhouse stomp. Fern and berry, a crate hysteria by the lemongrass. Rose and dahlia filled with laughter, doing agapanthus dance. So grab a partner of your choosing. I'll be there with black-eyed Susan. For a Flora female, she's the top. Yes, get back, buttercup, grab a clover just for luck. We're all pining for our greenhouse stomp.
So, did you learn how to tie a bow tie? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and hit that bell so you can get notifications whenever we upload. It's gonna be every Sunday, so we hope to see you there. Stay sharp and stay safe. Thank you to my patrons.
For a Flora female, she's the top. Oh, get back, buttercup. Grab a clover just for luck. We're on Pioneer.
Captain Planet, he's a hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero. Gonna help me.